Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to explore how to arch your eyebrows like a pro. There are 3 points to your eyebrows for getting the perfect eyebrows and the perfect arch. You're going to use the line from your nose, the line that is connected to your pupil of course, and then you have the end of your eyes and you just use that to make sure that you're going in the right direction while shaping your brows. The very first thing, first of all, disclaimer, my nails are tacky. My nails are tacky, I'll just say it again. But the little razor I have is from Sally Beauty Supply. It comes in a pack of 3. I think you could get it at any beauty supply store. They have the bigger ones, but I prefer the smaller one just because it could get really into my eyebrow like I want it to. And basically, I just follow that groove of where I want my arch to land and where I want my eyebrows to fall at the end. I make sure I get every piece of hair. And another tip is getting a 10x type of mirror where you can see everything, just to make sure that it's really clean. The second tool you really need is a spoolie. You use that to direct your hair where you want it to go. And then I go on top of my eyebrow just so I can get that perfect arch. Just in case I have those days when, I just can't get to that eyebrow pencil, like maybe you're running out for some milk or whatever it is. Your eyebrows are fine. You don't look bushy. You don't look weird without your makeup on. And another good tip to use to grow your eyebrows back is actually castor oil mixed with wild growth. Yeah, I know a lot of people use that in their hair for their nape and, their edges and the nape of the back of their neck. But I also use it on my eyebrows at night. You can use that with a spoolie as well and just brush it on there. And it'll grow back what's missing and eventually you could get that perfect arch. So what I'm doing here is using a small scissor, again, don't mind my nasty nails, to just trim up what's left. So basically when you brush your hair down, you're going to have longer pieces from the top. Just trim the excess hair that's hanging over. Now I'm doing the same thing with this eyebrow, just going lightly on the top because you don't want to push down too much and then you have a big gash. So just cleaning everything up, making it look a-okay. And then I'm going to go on back in on this eyebrow with the little scissor, clipper, whatever. I'm very careful when I do this part of my eyebrow just because you don't want to go too far up and get a big gash in between, and then it starts to look strange when you can't get to that pencil in the morning. So just take your time, be precise, and make sure it looks good. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is take this NYX pencil. I got this from a beauty supply store. I think it was like 10 bucks. So you brush your eyebrows up and then you just follow the stroke of your natural hairline and go under. I'm going to do that for my right and left eyebrow. And you just do slow strokes like little hairs and you build up slowly. The last thing you want to do is look like you have cartoon character eyebrows that touch. So take your time. Your next step will be to do the same thing you did on the bottom of your eyebrows but on the top. So you're taking your NYX pencil and you're slowly gonna draw out where you want the top of your arch to go. Don't go too high. You don't want to look like you just got that cartoon where they just have that sarcastic look and their eyebrow has this precise point. That's not what we want here. You're just gonna accentuate the arch you already have. So you just follow the groove like if you were in kindergarten tracing, draw the eyebrow first and then fill it in. Now the next step after that would be, of course, to fill it in. So you're going to go from the top. Of course, I started at the end, but you could go from the top and you're going to do small strokes and blend it in with the top of your hair like I'm doing so now. So small strokes, soft. Small strokes, soft. You don't have to go hard, just light strokes. And you're going to do that for the left and the right eyebrow with the same technique, okay? And of course, you want to fill the very end of your brow as well. Then we're going to slowly stroke it back up with that same pencil with the spoolie, and then we'll go to the next eyebrow where we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did on that brow. Okay, so small strokes from the top, small strokes from the top, pull it down and blend it in with your hair, and then push them up because we're going to blend from the bottom now. Now the next step is to connect that line you already made and all that stuff you shaded in with the very front of your brow. You're gonna go from the point where your nose bone meets, and you're gonna start from the front and connect it to the line you already made. Slow, soft strokes, and you're gonna flick up, especially, well, the type of direction your hair is going. And most females, you want the front to go up, you don't want it to look dark, and you don't want rectangular eyebrows. Please do not do that. All you have to do is soft, slow strokes and make it look hair-like. And if you mess up or it gets too dark, you just flip that pencil around and use your spoolie. And if you see any light areas away from the beginning of your brow, you can go ahead and fill it in and flick up. Fill it in and flick up. And make sure that it looks like a natural brow. A natural, good-looking brow. We're doing the same thing with this brow, just connecting it to the line we already made. We're pushing that eyebrow pencil up, making the little hair stand up, using our spoolie, just really making the brow become one uniform looking happy brow. So the very next step is to take your brow powder. I got an NYX palette, and you just take that with an angle brush and you basically fill in the very ends of your brows, right where I'm showing you guys, because normally if you look at your eyebrows, you'll see that it gradually goes from light to dark. Now, I don't mean to have it super dark. Again, disclaimer, do not look like a cartoon character. Just fill in those gaps that you couldn't get with the pencil and really accentuate the very tip and like the mid part of your eyebrows, which is where it's very hard to get like the arch, especially if you don't naturally have an arch. You can use this powder now to fill in those little gaps. Anywhere you see that it needs to be filled, you use that powder and you do that. Then you go ahead and take your concealer palette or whatever concealer you use, and this accentuates the brow even more. So you use it to line up under the eyebrow, and you use it to accentuate on top of the eyebrow. So you just go with the line that you already created, then you go ahead and put it on top of your eyebrow. So I like to start with the tip, make sure it's short, and then I'll go from the front and drag it to the back. Obviously, I'm gonna blend this out. You don't wanna go outside looking like who done did it. But in my last video, you could see how the makeup turned out after, you know, I did my eyebrows. I blended everything out and I got a flawless look. So I will leave my video in the right hand corner and down below so you could check that out as well. But yeah, just follow what I'm doing here. Precise and pretty and beautiful, like that. Right now, I'm just finishing up my brow, making it match the other one, making it look pretty, and getting it ready and prepared for the makeup that I'm about to do. Again, I'm going to drop that in the box down below. Thank you for watching and taking the time out to learn how to arch your eyebrows like a pro. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and definitely share this with your homegirls. And I'll see you the next time. Later.